podcaster, Belle here. Well, what a show it was. We actually got a little sneak peek at the remake of Titanic that's about to come out. We spoke to people who have literally saved others' lives. Plus, I told you about something that I absolutely hate about my partner. Enjoy.
Live across Australia. This is Ben, Liam and Belle's
Late Drive on Nova.
This is the most wild story of the day. Michael Bay, who's done Transformers, Bad Boys, a lot of big movies, he's come out and announced he's doing a Skibbity Toilet movie. Maybe you don't know what Skibbity Toilet is, and that's because you're not 14 years old. But it's like an online thing, like a TikTok thing. Kids are obsessed with it, and it's very confusing. It's like all that sort of like online brain rot language that kids use, and you should see it seems like a silly idea, but the response has been crazy today. So many people are excited for this movie. And so Michael's gone, great. What he's going to do now is he is going to remake all the classics, maybe movies that, kids haven't seen yet, the Gen Zers and that sort of stuff. And he's remaking it with his own brain rot spin. Have a listen to his take on Titanic.
I love you, Jack. Don't you do that, Rose. Don't you say your goodbyes. I'm so cold. Have you got the grimace shakes? What the Sigma? Ayo, Rose. You've got a level 10 Gyatt, no glaze. The first time I saw you, I was like, is this Cap? I was waiting for the moment for Phantom to come in and tax Bro's Riz. Stop! You're spinning on it, Jack. Baba Booey, you really are W Skibbity Rose. And you're gonna die an old lady warm in her bed. Not here, in Ohio. You'll have many years of running duos with your munt buddy. W's in the chat. I can't feel my body. I'm not locked in. Rose, before I met you, I was just a beta in my goon cave with minus 1,000 aura points. But ever since you let me cook, bro thinks he's Cardi. Now I'm a Luke's maxing Sigma Alpha Omega Giga Chad with a bussin' glizzy. And I'm thankful for that, Rose. I'm thankful. You must do me this honor. Promise me you'll survive. I promise. On God. For real, for real. Never let go. I'll never let go, Jack. No cap. Jack. Jack.
Ben, Liam and Belle on Nova.
13 24 10. Have you saved a life? If you've ever saved someone's life, we would love for you to call up the show. How's this for a story? Over in Northern Ireland, there's a delivery driver, right, dropping off a package at a house, gets to the front gate. The 6-year-old son of the house comes out to get the package from the postie and says, "Can you help my mum?" And the guy says, "What?" And he says, "Can you help my mum?" And you can see his face like immediately changes. The postie runs inside, finds the 6-year-old's mum on the floor. She'd had a heart attack. He calls 000. Paramedics come, save the woman's life.
That's cool. I love those stories. Or like, you see those ones where the dog resuscitates the owner?
What?
You ever seen that?
No.
Maybe it was AI. Yeah, no, it was like a person, and the dog starts jumping on their chest.
No, are you talking about I've seen that video of a woman and she's having a seizure because she's susceptible to them. So she's trained her dog to when she starts having one, the dog knows what to do. Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know.
He doesn't give her mouth to mouth.
I thought there was one where someone had a heart attack and the dog was jumping on their chest and giving them chest compression.
I would say that is impossible. I don't think that's ever happened.
Maybe it was from a movie or something.
Maybe. 13 24 10.
How'd you save a life?
Can we shorten that?
Nah, I think it sort of has the more effect if it's like the whole song.
I think it's a little bit too long.
Hayden in Melbourne, you saved a life?
Yeah, so me and one of my workmates, Jared, shout out to you, Jared, we were working on a second-story roof without any scaffold or harnesses. But we were using like ratchet straps hooked onto screws to hold ourselves onto the roof because it was pretty steep. And so Jared's strap came loose and he started sliding down the roof.
Yeah.
But I managed to grab the other end of it right before he was
like a movie.
And like, yeah, have you guys seen Captain America 2 where he's holding onto the helicopter in the building at the same time?
I think vaguely it sounds familiar.
I'm thinking
yeah.
of like the Joker and Batman or like Lion King.
Yeah.
Like that's, yeah.
Anything where someone has enough strength to like hold their own body weight and someone else's, I'm like, is that a real thing?
Natalie in Sydney, how did you save a life?
I was out to dinner with my family. We were sort of sitting in a booth and there was a booth behind me and I could hear something going on and I sort of stuck my head around and this lady was sort of lurching out of her seat going like purpley blue in the face because she'd like sort of when you inhale food rather than actually chew it and swallow it, like it was genuinely stuck in her throat and she was sort of, I don't know, I honestly thought she was looking at death. Like she was not looking at me because I was like, oh my God.
And then you gave her the Heimlich?
No, I ended up grabbing her hand. Like I've done like some like first aid training at work, but I was like, you have to lean forward. And I grabbed her hand and like pulled her so she leant forward and a friend went and whacked her on the back.
Yeah.
And and it did dislodge it enough, but God, she was not good. Like,
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
you saved her bloody life by the sounds of things, Nat.
Seems like maybe the friend saved the life.
Oh, hey.
Actually, that's true. Yeah. It seemed like, you'd done the first aid course, but your friend was the quick thinker.
I'm obviously joking, Nat. Hey, because you saved that friend's life, we're going to give you a heated jacket.
Oh, thank you.
No worries at all. That is all yours. Milwaukee's battery heated wear is keeping Aussies warm this winter. These things are hot property. And if you want to get your hands on one, get involved. 13 24 10.
How'd you save a life?
That's much better. That's the right length. Colin in Sydney, how'd you save a life?
So my mates and I were at our friend's 21st birthday, and we heard what we thought was fight out the front.
Mm-hmm.
So we ran out the front of the house, but it was a lady saying, fire, fire, fire.
Oh, no.
Right.
So her and her husband had left the house and left the 3 kids in the burning house. So me and my mates were all like 19. We were like blind drunk, no fear, ran into the house, got the kids out.
Yeah.
Anyway, a week later, we're in the local paper as 14 local heroes saving family from burning fire.
Colin, I mean, that's insane, man. I mean, you'd think you'd get a better rap than just being in the paper as well. I mean, that's not local rag stuff. That's sort of national news.
There was like consideration for like medals and stuff, but none of us wanted any of that stuff. So.
Colin, can we get a little bit of detail about how did you get them out of there? Because I wouldn't know what to do.
So it was in the bedroom, which was near the front of the house. So my mates and I ran around to the back and kicked the back door in. And ran to the bedroom where the fire was and just grabbed the kids and dragged them straight outside till the fire brigade got there.
Oh,
So.
Colin, that's like genuine hero type stuff. And I'd also imagine you guys were pretty disappointed when you were expecting to see a big fight out in the street. You're like, damn it.
It's just a fire.
It's a burning house with children in it. Now we have to go and save them.
Thank you very much, Colin. Maddie in Queensland, how'd you save a life?
Hey, guys. It was almost this time last year. It was my nan's funeral. Just finished doing the eulogy there. Went along to the wake, and I remember just looking over at my uncle, and he just went white, passed out, face planted into the concrete. Ran over, started doing CPR, he was out cold. His heart just stopped, and they said he had officially died 3 times by the time the paramedics got there. But I just kept pumping him, doing CPR, and brought him back, and he's still here with us today.
I mean, 2 genuine heroes so far. And I mean, and I'm glad he's all okay now. But if you were going to die like that somewhere, a wake is a pretty good spot.
Yeah.
I mean, you're stealing someone else's thunder.
Well, yeah, I know, but your family, loved ones are there. There's snacks,
True.
you know what I mean? Like, it's like, if anything, it's sort of like, it's really good timing.
13 24 10 is our number.
How'd you save a life?
Natalie in Melbourne.
Hi, my husband saved an old lady's life. She was on the train platform and was looking for the trains and fell off and fell onto the train tracks just before a train was coming. So he quickly hopped down, lifted her back up, and ran as far away as he could as the train was coming at him.
Oh, I mean, that is like life on the line type stuff.
That's putting his life in danger
definitely.
as well.
Yeah, and you just have a split decision to just jump in and do it. My God. That's wild. Lauren in Brizzy, did you save a life as well?
Absolutely. I was at schoolies and I was swimming in the ocean. There was a guy swimming in the ocean with me. I'd never met him, but he was a bit intoxicated. And all of a sudden, it was nighttime and he went under. Couldn't see him anymore. I ran out of the surf, ran up and found a bunch of people who were all in the sand. I said, everyone get in the water. We need to find this guy. We found him. He was under the water, but he was just drunk and we pulled him out and he was fine.
Oh, man. Could have ended horribly.
Yeah.
Stuff, Lauren.
Oh my gosh, because my first thought was, okay, well, don't leave him. But then I guess you had to get help.
Sounds like he might have been a toolie.
What?
Just the vibe of him, you know?
Well, in that case.
Yeah, like they check. They're like, wait.
He's a toolie. Ew.
Like, wait, what was your ATAR? He's like 63. They're like, let him drink.
Oh,
Narelle in Queensland, how did you save a life?
I saved a life. I found a little boy riding along the road on his push bike just on dark, and all the cars were beeping at him and trying to get him off the road, and we came up to an intersection with like 3 lanes, and the light went red, and he kept riding, and so I just had to do that thing where you go, okay, I'm just going to have to get hit by all of these cars, and so I drove alongside him across the 3 lanes of traffic and sheltered him from getting hit by all of the cars, and we later found out he was like non-verbal autistic and didn't really know what was going on, and so was just freaking out by everybody yelling at him.
Of course.
Oh, my
of course.
God.
So, Narelle, and you were just, you put yourself in the firing line there. You were ready to take a T-bone from an oncoming car just to save the kid.
I thought I had to. You don't understand at that point. You're just like, oh my God, he's like 8 and it's dark and he's got no helmet and he's definitely going to get hit.
Oh, my God.
And I mean, if that ain't worth a Milwaukee battery-heated jacket, I don't know what is.
Oh my God, I would love a heated jacket. I'm
well.
solar powered, so I'm dying in the cold right now.
It's keeping Aussies warm this winter, and all you had to do is risk your life for it.
Absolutely.
13, 24, 10. What do you hate about the person you love? I love my partner, Christian. He's so fantastic, and he's incredible. He makes me very happy. But I don't eat meat, and I'm very against the consumption of meat, along with milk and eggs. And he eats meat every frickin' meal. And it's all about protein.
Well, I mean, he is a PT.
Yes. And he's all about health and muscle building. And it's, I have to have this much grams of protein. And then, and I've got a rule now where if he comes over to mine, like there is no cooking happening at mine. Because I will not have meat and animals heated up in my
I won't have animals heated up in my oven.
Well, that's what it is, Ben.
How does that work long term then? Because eventually you're going to have to cook food together.
Well, so we went away like a few weeks ago and he said, can I cook while we're away? And I said, yes, that's neutral ground because that's a house that we're staying
But
at.
what
It's
if
not
you
mine.
get
I don't
married,
want my
move in
pan-
together, like...
Well, so I will have separate pans and saucepans and all of that because I can't
Sounds like hard
deal
work.
with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also seems bad for the environment because you're buying 2 of everything. Rubbish.
Well, you know I buy everything second. I'm not going to get into this now. You know I buy everything secondhand, and you want to talk about how bad meat consumption is in the environment? We can get into that. But he's upset. Like every meal is meat, some sort of meat.
Mm.
And the other day he had something that didn't have any meat, and he was like, "Oh, look at me." Like, big deal, but I hate it.
I reckon he snuck outside and ate a little sausage that he was keeping.
13, 24, 10. What do you hate about the person you love? Amy in Melbourne, what's yours?
Hi. So when I walk into a room, my partner will just be randomly mooning me, or it gets even worse. He will do the helicopter with his.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, that's funny.
You know what? I've never known a guy that can do that. If he can do that, that is pretty cool.
You've
but
never
it is
known
annoying.
a guy that can do that?
Everyone can do the helicopter.
I'd be worried if you couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Like...
Couldn't do the helicopter?
If you had like zero rhythm, like I don't know, like you must be a really bad dancer if you can't do that.
No, but we're not going side to side. It's like round.
Yeah, dude,
round and round.
it's
Yeah.
I've never seen that in real life. I've only ever seen it in Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Couldn't do it because they didn't have the equipment, or couldn't do it because they didn't have the rhythm?
It's all on the hips, man. It's all on the hips.
Amy, that would be frustrating if like it happens all the time.
and
especially
that's the thing.
mooning.
I'm not like, I'm a big dog. Like, mine's less a helicopter, more of a drone. But I can still get it going pretty fast.
Amy, thank you so much for getting involved. And you know what? Because you're the first one to get involved, we're going to give you a Centre digital and equipment pack.
Oh, wow. Okay, thanks.
No worries, that's all yours. Centre by Chris Hemsworth offers healthy habit tips. Download the Centre app to start your free trial. More of those to give away. 13 24 10. Steph in Victoria, what is it?
My husband complains that he's constantly gaining weight and then he continues to eat junk food rather than healthy snacks.
Yeah, but they make you feel better, and then you don't feel so bad about putting the weight on.
Steph, what's his weakness? Like, what can't he resist?
Pick a food.
Yeah, right.
Deep fried anything. Like, his favourite is deep fried Mars bars.
That's a joke.
I my diet's a little bit better now. It used to be really bad, and I had a deep fried Mars bar once at like a fair or like a show.
Yeah, where do you even get them?
Yeah, you get like a fairground, and I honestly feel like I could feel my heart stopping. Like it is way too much.
All right, 13 24 10. You can keep these calls coming through. What do you hate about the person you love? Liz in Melbourne, what do you hate about the person you love?
I hate when my partner judges me when I do something disgusting like burp or fart, but then he'll happily say, give me your hand and put it on the back of his bum, and then he'll fart and he'll want me to feel his fart or smell it or,
feel the fart. Oh, right. I thought you said hand on the thumb, but yeah, he wants you in the blast radius. He wants your fingers to get hot.
That's
interesting.
Wild. And if he's giving you crap because, women shouldn't do it, then oh my God, that's a whole other thing.
I always say to my wife, you're supposed to be a beautiful lady.
Do you really?
Yeah.
You're taking the piss, right?
I'm obviously taking the piss.
Oh.
You're supposed to be a beautiful lady. Don't do that. Jordan in Queensland, what do you hate about the person you love?
Hello. My husband has really, really long legs, and he walks really far ahead of me and our 4 children.
Yeah,
and so I get left kind of like with our 3 children and a newborn, and he's like miles ahead, and sometimes I have to call him and be like, slow down, because I don't want to yell out the shopping centre.
Jordan, I feel for you because you're the one with the kids, but in my relationship, I'm the fast walker, and I get yelled at by my partner because he's like miles behind. He's like, can you stop walking so fast? So, mate, keep up.
I love that you said he's got long legs, and his man brain's going, well, my legs are longer, so I obviously walk faster than you. I can't move them slower. I can't do that.
Dan in Melbourne, what do you hate about the person you love?
Yeah, hey guys. So my missus goes and gets her lashes done every few weeks, and then after a while they start falling out. And when she first started getting them done, I thought they were little spiders. And scared the ever-living life out of me.
Yeah.
And it's to the point, like, she'll have them on the pillow. She'll put them there. She'll pick them out when they start hurting and put them on my pillow. And I have to throw the pillow off the bed because I can't go near them. So now it's evolved, like, she'll put them on the tiles on the floor, so I have to jump over the tile that has the wax on it.
Yeah, there's just like creepy crawlers around. She's just shedding everywhere.
Thanks, Daniel. 13 24 10 for tickets to go see Troye Sivan. Let us know, what's your useless talent? If you've got a useless talent, give us a buzz. The reason I mention this is because a man from South Australia has broken the record for typing the alphabet with his nose. So he can do it very fast. Now, I did get clickbaited into watching this. I watched it thinking it would be really fast. It wasn't that fast.
Yeah, right, okay, yeah.
Is that him breathing? Can you hear?
So he's like pecking like a chicken would eat feed. He's pecking the keyboard with his nose.
I was sort of hoping for like hacker-like speed, but I suppose realistically you can't physically do that with your head, or you'd just be smashing your face into the computer. You know?
He was very proud of himself. This was him after he got the record.
I'm feeling very excited, very happy that I'm able to break the current record of typing the alphabets with the nose. My family is really happy about it.
And he's holding his daughter.
Oh, that's sweet. Well, look, I don't think it's entirely useless. Like if he was, say kidnapped and his hands were tied up, and there was a laptop near him, he could email the police. But really quickly. Like if the offender just turned around for like 1 sec to get a drink of water, he could. You know what I mean? Like,
he can't go that fast.
Emma in Perth, what is your useless talent?
Hey guys, so my talent is that I can twist my feet almost the whole way backwards, and it freaks people out.
That's kind of cool though. Like, what? So is that like? Because I know some people have like double jointed elbows. What's that called? Do you have something weird with your like pelvis, or is it your knees, or what is it?
Yeah, I've got sort of like wide knees and a sort of wide hip, so I can just sort of twist it all around.
So you go rotate feet through the outside or inside?
Yeah.
Through the outside.
Whoa! Can you go around the world?
Ew.
No, I definitely can't go that far.
Right, yeah, the leg would come off.
It's definitely useless, and I appreciate you sharing, Emma. Thank you so much. 13 24 10 is our number if you want to share your useless talent.
I have a useless talent. I can always, 99% of the time, tell you where north is.
What do you mean?
Like wherever we are.
Where is it right now?
Right now, it's like 2 hour right.
Is it? I guess that's impressive. I don't know.
Yeah. I must admit, does it set in the west?
Yeah, it sets in the west. Rise in the east.
Rise in
sets
the
in
east.
the west. Yes.
Okay. Yep.
Midday, it's in the top.
Yep.
And then,
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't know if that's crazy of me, but I got my phone up to get compass, and then I was like, I don't know if phones can do compasses.
Yeah, on Google Maps, it's got a compass.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
I believe you. I believe you. I was having my doubts.
It's like here.
I mean, I would say that's like not even that useless. Like, it's not often you get stranded in like a jungle or something. But
Yeah.
that's like a good thing to know. That's just like telling the time, I suppose.
Amelia in Melbourne joins us now. What's your useless talent?
I can read backwards and forwards, and I can actually do it quite fast.
That's a good one. Like, that takes a lot of brain power.
When you say backwards and forwards, like if you're reading backwards, do you read the word spelt backwards, or do you read the words in order backwards? Does that make sense?
I don't know. It just makes sense. It's like it just goes in order, but I can completely understand the word. I can make out the word completely. And it's just, I didn't know that when I was younger until one of my teachers thought I wasn't properly reading the word.
Yeah.
Until I realised that. And then it's like she was watching how my eyes were going on the page.
Yeah, they're just flying everywhere.
Then I realised that
Wow.
I was actually looking from left to right and then right to left.
Yeah.
Amelia, do you reckon you'd so we've got another couple of callers, but do you think you could just find some like text around you, like if there's a tag or a receipt or like a book
Yeah.
and newspaper, and we could come back to you and you could do it for us?
Yes.
Yeah, good idea. So you go find something you can read, do one sentence forward like the normal way, and then go back. That'll be interesting.
We'll come back to you in a little bit. Sue in Lane Cove, what's your useless talent?
Mine's pretty useless compared to the last one. I can burp on cue.
Oh! Well, I mean, Sue, obviously we're going to have to ask. Can you give us one?
Oh, really? You want me to do it on
Yeah,
air?
yeah. Burp to the nation.
Okay, here you go.
Very useless.
I don't know why I was expecting it to be big and belchy coming from a lovely lady like Sue, but I was.
I loved that.
Beck in Sydney, what's your useless talent?
I can eat 30 donuts in 3 minutes.
What?
30 donuts in 3 minutes?
Yeah, it's completely useless because it's not at all healthy.
That's one every 6 seconds.
But like, are we talking like cinnamon ones, like a regular sized donut? Obviously not the big ones you get from the bakery.
Yeah, just the cinnamon ones.
Whoa. And
when
so
did you learn this?
Oh, from school.
People are like, hey, eat 30 donuts in the next 3 minutes, otherwise you're going to steal your lunch money.
How do you fit 30 in your stomach? I'm not even the time is amazing, but the capacity.
Yeah, no, now I have high cholesterol and I feel really sick after it.
Yeah.
I mean, very cool though. Like, I'd love to see it.
When was the last time you did it?
Probably 6 months ago, yeah.
Do you have a video?
You did it at a party?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
If you have a video back, could you send it to us on Insta?
Yeah, I'll try to find one.
Yeah, awesome.
Unreal.
All right,
I'd love to see that.
If we get that with your permission, we will repost it. Let's go back now to Amelia, who can read backwards. You there, Amelia?
Yeah, I'm there.
All right. So, what have you found that you're going to read?
I'm going to read one of the definitions for a sentence.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm starting left and then going right. The punishment assigned to it rescue or like got by.
Mm-hmm. Seems like the pressure's getting to you.
Yeah.
Just take a breath, Amelia.
Yeah,
it's
it is.
no, it's okay. It's okay.
It's fine.
Don't worry. There's no pressure. Whenever you're ready.
So FM, Abe, Nova, Love, what?
Wow, Amelia! Wow.
I don't know, Amelia. I think Donut Girl wins. I don't know. It was. It wasn't as good as I thought.
Yeah, I think the pressure got to Amelia. And I feel bad.
Yeah, I mean it's hard. Like, you're doing it quicker than I'd be able to do it. 100%.
Yeah.
100%. I was expecting just.
Hey, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
And who said that?
Michael Jordan.
That's right.
So one more round of applause. Very good.
Let's not forget about Sue as well, who burped for us on command.
The Currency Quiz!
Jess in Sydney, would you like to win some cash? Jess in Sydney, would you like to win some cash?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, I would.
Got you the second time there. Well, we do have 120k up for grabs this evening in the currency quiz. We just don't know what currency yet. So let's get through the three questions first, and then we'll find out what you're going to win. The AFL has announced that Katy Perry is going to headline the grand final. In the song Firework, she asks if you ever feel like a what? Drifting
Like
through
a
the
plastic
wind.
bag.
Like a plastic bag?
Whoa,
You've done it.
very good.
You've done it. McDonald's has been banned from the Athletes' Village at the Olympics. What's the name of the purple taste bud mascot for Macca's?
I don't know.
Oh, no. Sorry, Jess.
Oh, Jess, no. Will, do you know? It's not Ronald McDonald.
Grimace.
It's bloody Grimace. You've done it.
No, mate. Get the Grimace shake going.
Yeah.
Very good.
Here we go. Last question. Jennifer Lopez had a Bridgerton-themed birthday party. Which streaming service is Bridgerton on?
Netflix.
What?
He's bloody done it!
Will! Bang! Boom! Backlash! Unreal!
Boom, boom, boom! 120k! Boom!
Alrighty.
Oh, no.
Well, we do have the wheel here, Will, so we're going to give it a spin.
Because obviously this is the currency quiz, so
Yeah,
you've won the 120k. We just don't know in what currency yet.
AUD would be nice, of course. Even better if it was American.
Imagine if you got USD.
This would be nice.
Yeah, or Japanese yen, I don't know.
Euro.
British pounds, they're all in there.
All right, let's spin the wheel.
$120,000 Indonesian Rupiah.
Oh, no.
Well done, Will.
No.
You can have a couple of bintangs on us, my friend. That's $11.25 Australian.
Legends. Thank you very much.
No worries. See you, Will.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.